For this platter, start by prepping all of your ingredients. We had the deli slice most of the meats for us, except the saucisson. Like all the meats, it's important that they are sliced very thin, so make sure to emphasize that when you buy it. Next, slice the bocconcini. I like to drizzle a little pesto oil over them in advance so they take on some additional flavor and color. You could also use olive oil and some fresh chopped basil. Then cut up the marinated artichokes. All we have to do here is quarter them. Next, roughly chop up the grilled peppers. Don't worry about making them perfect. And if you're short on time, you can also buy these already grilled. Line up the asparagus and slice in half on a slight angle. Then, set them aside, making sure to keep them all together. Next, slice up the tomatoes and set aside. Prosciutto wrapped melon is so quick and easy. First, peel a nice ripe cantaloupe. Now, cut it in half, then remove the seeds and discard. Cut it in half, and then into smaller pieces. For the prosciutto, it's important that it's very thin. Have the deli slice the prosciutto for you and let them know you want it so thin you can almost see through it. Lastly, wrap each piece of cantaloupe in a single strip of prosciutto. The key to assembling a platter is to create a game plan. You want to alternate colors and textures. This is the first task to preparing an attractive platter. Start with the meats. Again, separating the colors and textures. We have 4 meats for this platter. The first one we're lying down flat with a slight curve. It's our beginning presentation line. Now, follow this line with the next meat, but this time fold the salami in half to create some additional texture. Overlap this layer with the first layer to add height to the platter. Do the same with the next layer of meat, again adding another color and texture layer. Note that we are still following our starting line. Next, add the prosciutto wrapped melon. This layer won't overlap nicely, so just follow the same line and stack it up to add additional height to the platter. See how nice it looks already? Now, let's change it up a bit. Fan out the asparagus, starting with the stem end and then placing the nicer end over top. Pile it up to the height of the previous layer. Then place a bowl with marinated olives in the center. Next, let's introduce a different color and texture, the mozzarella. Fan it out like this. Because we kept it together when we cut it, it's quick to assemble. Drizzle the cheese with some of the pesto oil. If you're doing this ahead of time, you can hold off on this until just before serving. Now, take a look at what's left. 2 red ingredients and 1 that's sort of off-white. so we'll need to break them up. Start with the tomatoes by overlapping the cheese and the asparagus. See how we're building everything up to the focal point, which in this case is the bowl of olives. Also notice that we're maintaining the same curvature as the cheese and asparagus. Next is the red peppers. We need to create a bit of room for these, so don't hesitate to adjust things as you go. Just try and maintain your lines. Roughly stack the peppers to gain a bit of height. Then separate the two red colors with the final ingredient, the marinated artichokes. Point all the artichokes in the same direction. We had some roasted garlic, so we added some to the olives. As with all the ingredients on this platter, you can substitute any of them for other ingredients you prefer. Just remember to vary the colors and textures throughout, and don't be afraid to play around when you're making the platter. The last thing we added is a final touch of color and texture with a bit of frisee lettuce. Just tuck it under the bowl to hide the stems and to add height. By doing this, you create almost a bouquet effect. But this too is completely optional. You could use fresh rosemary or thyme if you'd like instead. Really, there are no rules. Be creative and enjoy the process as much as the food.